I got involved because my sister got involved in all reality, and I saw her speaking in, I think it was the House, and I just thought to myself, I was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. And my sister was like, well, you should come. And I was like, no, I'd never be able to do that. And my sister was like, well, you're gonna come. So the next year I enrolled in youth in government. I was super nervous. I got up and I spoke once, and I was like, that was amazing.
I started as a freshman in RK House, just the freshman chambers. My first bill was on dissection in schools and making it not mandatory for students anymore. And so ever since then, like my sophomore year, I decided I wanted to be Secretary of State. So I kind of set my heart on it and ran for it eventually. Youth in Government brings kids from across the region, across Washington State, to the Capitol, where we debate. We take over the chambers where actual legislators sit and debate, and we debate in them. And we write our own bills. We have lobbyists, press, page, elections. There's a ton of different program areas that take care of everything that it would take to run a real legislature.
I didn't think like 4 years ago I would ever get to be like in here and like actually sit in like a really important person's chair and do what they do for like a small portion for like a day. It's honestly like a really fun experience. I would recommend it to anybody. Like I always have pride telling people I do this.
I really love presenting my own bill or debating because I'm pretty good at arguing my side of the topic and speaking in favor of stuff that I really feel strongly about. And so it's just really cool to see how bills are made and how the process works.
A skill I learned here that I'm going to apply in the future is definitely tolerance for other people's beliefs. I definitely see a lot of different viewpoints here, and being able to see the different viewpoints and still accept them as a friend of mine or accept them as the person that they are is definitely something that will come in handy in the future.
I've learned to be patient with people, and not everybody has the same viewpoints as you, so you gotta be open and you gotta have ways to work in the middle and work on common ground, which I think some people still have trouble with, but there's always common ground.
I like that you learn how to disagree but without fighting.
Our motto is every generation needs to learn democracy. And I think that's very true because our very nation is formed on democracy. And if we don't know what that is, if we don't know how to use that to the advantage of us, then there's no point in it being that. We need to know how we can interact with the future world because it's up to us to make decisions that will affect us.
This is our future. These are the individuals that are actually going to be running our country one day. And if we can instill them with the tools to be successful when they turn 18 and they can vote, then I believe our country is going to be so much better.